Oh, I didn't change that. Good evening. Yeah. Um, I'm not here yet. I gotta edit something. Good evening. I gotta figure something out. Josh, y- you're right. Um, hmm. I've got to figure this out. Come on. I think I have to go into here. Um, I'm doing behind the scenes shit. I gotta figure out how to get rid of something. Setting? No, that's not it. Ah, trimming tools. I think that's what I need to do. Cool. Okay, I have that already. What the heck? Sorry, just don't mind me. To go into. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Maybe it's in here? I'll have to figure it out later. There's a thing I need to remove, but it's not that big of a deal. And everybody's not here yet anyway. I fixed the interval of when the chat message automatically, it's like on time, like immediately as soon as I said it. Hopefully it worked. If not, if they end up popping up quicker, then I did something wrong. But I don't think they're clickable links. They're clickable links for me. So anyway, I'm gonna wait till more people show up. I'm a little early. Yeah, I gotta get that off of there. Oh, that might be a phone thing. Oh no, it didn't work because the Discord one just came up. I guess I gotta wait till the next time I stream. Yeah, it might be a phone thing that they're not clickable. Why did something just automatically pop up on my phone? That's weird. was weird. Anyway. That could be cleared out. Yeah, I was feeling crappy yesterday, so that's why I didn't stream. I think change of weather and sinuses and just, yeah. I'm still feeling a little like that, but I decided I need to stream. It's just been one of those weeks. And I'm going to refresh that page. I'm going to check that. I got to find a way, and it's a technical thing. I got to find a way to make it show on the Discord every time I go live. Which I know people who have it on their servers, so I got to talk with one of them to see if what I need to do to set it up. But that's a Discord issue, not a Twitch stream issue. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. And we are doing the triangle mesh stitch tonight. And then after that, it's going to be a relax, chill. There's this project I'm starting. I'm not going to demonstrate how to do it because I technically don't have the permission to explain it on broadcasting, like on stream. But it's something I'm going to be doing, and I can always link the YouTube video and the written instructions if somebody wanted to end up doing it. But I can't actually teach how to do it because, again, I don't have permission because it's not my pattern. Technically, the stitch dictionaries are not my pattern, but it's just the stitch. It's not an actual project. Sounds fancy. Oh, the triangle mesh stitch is not fancy. It's actually, it's one of those stitches that you had picked out of the book. I need to get that prepped. And I don't know how. Yeah, it should show up. Wait a minute. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. The stitch came undone. Let me just double check something. Chain 3. Okay. Stitch that I need. Okay. Hey, Grammy's in the chat. Hey, Grammy. Do we know if Crojo Mojo will be gracing us this evening? And anybody else? I'm looking at the chat list, and I think let me double check something. I think Urban Hermitas. I think that's one of my followers. Hello, if you're here, welcome. Because it's showing that they're on the list. Just double checking. Oh, I could go into followers. Community, followers. Okay. Oh, and I just refreshed it, so I don't see any of those chats. Oh, okay. Well, let's get started. Oh, why is that sending me a notification? Okay. Sorry. It's one of those days. So, this is what we're doing tonight. We're doing the triangle mesh stitch. It's a very open mesh stitch. And I got to get my yarn together. Oh, that's why. It's pulling from the wrong end. Is anybody crocheting along with me tonight? Oh, okay. Well, I can show you how to do this for the future. And anybody who's joining and coming in, welcome. Oh, my nose is itchy. I hate that. I hate that while it's when I'm on stream. Oh, okay. Well, you want to try your hand at something a little more complex than just basic stitch. And if you're crocheting along, again, as usual, if I go too fast, tell me to slow it down. Alrighty. So the triangle mesh stitch, the stitch count, it's a multiple. Now, when I talk about stitch counts for any of these, it's not the foundation chain, it's the repeat of the stitch throughout the piece. And there's a piece of fuzz in there. So the stitch count is a multiple of 6 plus 1, but for the foundation chain, it's an additional 6 onto that. So that means it's a multiple of 6. So let's say you want it to be 24 stitches wide. There's always going to be a plus 1. That's your multiple. But your foundation chain, you add an extra 6. So there's a difference between your foundation chain and what your stitch multiple is. Stitch multiple is throughout the whole piece. Foundation chain is just a foundation chain. So this is a multiple of 6 plus 1 plus an additional 6 for the foundation chain. So my sample here, I did 24 chains plus 1 plus another 6. So that's still 31. Because again, with foundation chains, you're going to have an amount of chains at the end that are going to be a turning chain to help you get back, to help you start your first row. So I'm going to make a replica of this. We're going to do, for this piece, we're doing 30 chains. That's including the 6 for the foundation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. If you're crocheting along, I'll stop and wait. Let me check this. Gotta make certain I have enough slack. It was so weird the other night when I was streaming. Literally, I was getting ready to sign off. That's when they got that raid of like 11 people. So I was like, wow. So that's why I ended up hanging out and chit-chatting for a little bit longer. Okay, so you have your chain of 31. Again, if you're making a wider piece, your multiples are going to be bigger. Your 10th chain from the hook. Yes, I said 10th. Find the 10th chain from your hook. Again, the loop on your hook never counts as a stitch. So we're counting 10 chains back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in that 10th chain, you're doing a single crochet. You're going to end up having like this loop on the end. And that's actually going to be this space here at the end of the row. Again, it's a mesh stitch. So after we do our single crochet and our 10th chain from the hook, you will chain 3. So the 10th from the hook, you do a single crochet, chain 3, and then you're going to get ready to do a triple. Again, 10th from the hook, do a single, chain 3, and after you chain 3, you're going to wrap your hook twice for a triple. And what we're going to do is we're going to skip the next 2 chains, and in the 3rd chain, we're doing a triple into it. So again, to show what a triple is, wrap our hook twice, and in this case, it's the 3rd chain from what we just worked on. In that 3rd chain, go in, pull up a loop. Now we have 4 on the hook. Yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Essentially what we made is like a figure 8. Again, 10 from the hook, do a single, chain 3, and then the 3rd chain over from that single, we're doing a triple crochet. And this is basically the repeat. Once we get more into it, it'll make sense. You're going to be going up and down, like you're making triangles. So again, 10th from the hook, you're doing a single, chaining 3, and then the 3rd chain from that stitch, from that single, we're doing a triple. After the triple, you'll chain 3. And you'll just too much. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, it's complex. It's a lot of chains. A lot of chaining in this. That's what forms the mesh. So after we've done our triple crochet, we chain 3. And then on our base chain, it always looks like, even mine looks like that when you first start out. Your base chain, you're skipping 2, and in the 3rd, you're doing a single. So I'm going to set this down, and you've got a loop here on the end, and you got this loop, but there's like, you've got the tall stitch here. This is our triple, but here's a single over here and a single here, but you've got 3 chains on either side. And that is your repeat. So now after we did a single, we're going to chain 3. In the 3rd chain on our base, on our foundation, we're going to do a triple. So we've wrapped twice, because that's how you do a triple, is you wrap twice, and you find your 3rd chain on your foundation chain, and in that third one we're doing a triple, and now we're going to chain 3, and now on our foundation chain find our third chain, and then that third chain do a single. After we do that, we chain 3. On our foundation chain, we find our third chain, and we're going to do a triple into that third chain. Now we do chain 3, find our third chain on our foundation, and do a single. And you should have 3 chains at the very end if you counted right. Okay, repeat the last 3 chains. We have 3 chains on our foundation, which are right there. We're going to chain 3, and in our very last stitch, our very last chain, we'll do a triple. That is what your foundation row is going to look like. It looks more like circles, but this here will be a straight edge eventually, and you'll get the triangles. So that's our foundation row. Our actual rows that we're going to do now is we're going to chain 1 and turn. We're going to skip our triple here. We will chain 2, and then in the top of our single crochet, top of that stitch, wait a minute, let me just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the top of that stitch, we've chained 2. Essentially, you chain 3 because we chain 1, turn, and then chain 2. So it's chain 3. And in our single crochet that's right there, we're doing a triple crochet. After we do that, we're going to chain 2. And in the top of our triple crochet, we're going to do a single crochet. Trying to find where that stitch to go into can be a little difficult. So we just did a single in top of the triple, and now we're going to chain 2. And then on top of the single from the row below, we're going to do a triple. Basically opposite of what we did in the previous row. Now we're going to chain 2, and in the top of that triple, we're going to do a single. Follow that pattern all the way to the end until we have our turning chain, which is going to be all this mess that's down here. And we'll deal with that later. So chain 2, the top of our single, which is right here, we're going to do a triple. We're going to chain 2, top of our triple, we will do a single. We're going to chain 2, top of our single, we're going to do a triple. Okay, we've come to the end, and it's going to look like a little bit of a mess. Everything's going to be all kind of weird, but third and fourth rows will look better. So when we get to the end here, in this big old loop, what we're going to do is we're going to skip 3 chains, Actually, hold on. Oh, we are going to chain 2. We're going to skip 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain, we're doing a single. And if we flatten it out, it's starting to look like triangles. Triangle here, like there's tons of triangles. Not only do we have this forming a triangle, but then we got little triangles in between. So it's triangles upon triangles upon triangles. So that's technically your first row. That was more of a foundation row. That was technically your first row. Now, our second row, we're going to chain 7. Yes, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and turn. We're going to skip that single crochet. We're also going to skip our chains. And in the top of our triple that we have here, we're going to do a single. All those chains we're doing was forming basically a double crochet and a couple chains to form the next triangle, the little triangle. Now we're going to chain 3. And in the top of this single, we're going to do a triple. It looks more complicated than it is. So now we're going to chain 3. And in the top of this triple, trying to find the stitch. When it's a chain with a triple, it can be difficult to find. Top of that triple, we'll do a single. And now we're going to chain 3. And the top of this single, we're doing a triple. Basically opposite of what we did previously. Chain 3. The top of that triple, we'll go a single, chain 3, top of that single, will be a triple, not a double, a triple. Chain 3, and then the top of this triple, we're going to do a single, and when we get to the end, we're going to skip these 2 chains, and we are going to do, hold on, the ends are always the difficult of any project. Okay, I got a chain 3, and then we're going to do a triple, and it's going to be in right here, that very last chain. Well, actually, it's where those chains meet, which I think is technically a triple. So now, definitely see the pattern starting to form. And then you repeat row 1 and 2. We just did one. Well, we did our foundation chain, then our foundation row, and then we did row 1 and then row 2. And now we're going to repeat row 1 and then row 2. So row 1 is chain 1 and flip. We're going to skip all of this mess. We're going to chain 2, and then in the top of this single crochet, we're going to do a triple. And now we're going to chain 2, and in the top of that triple, we'll do a single. Chain 2. Top of this single, do a triple. Oh, I got a knot in my yarn. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Chain 2, and then on top of, top of this triple, because this is the next stitch, we will do a single. Chain 2, and then the next single stitch, we will do a triple. Chain 2, top of that triple, we will do, whoopsies, we will do a single, chain 2, top of that single, we will do a triple, chain 2, and another knot, chain 2, and then at the end here, we're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain, we're be doing a single crochet. And why is that more square than my sample? Oh, because I did one more row. So our next row, we will chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and turn. We're going to skip all of this mess. In the top of this triple crochet, we're going to do a single. We're going to chain 3, and in the top of that single, we will do a triple. Chain 3, top of that triple, do a single, chain 3, ignore that knot, top of that single, we're doing a triple, chain 3, top of that triple, do a single. Gonna get tired of saying these instructions over and over, but that's a repeating pattern. Chain 3, top of that single, we're doing a triple. There's lots of knots in this. Glad this is my scrap yarn. Chain 3, and then top of a triple gets a single, chain 3, ignore the knot, and then what we're going to do is we will be doing a triple, but it's going to be in the 3rd chain from where we were. 1, 2, 3. It's basically where this all meets. And that's the pattern. Ignoring all these little nasty, ugly knots that I have in it. I don't know what you would use this for. Let me look in the my resource. It's not saying. Right. That's the triangle mesh stitch. Yeah, I guess. Or mean, you wouldn't want a blanket because you'd snag it all the time. A bathing suit cover up, possibly. Uh, I don't know how you would. You'd have to use a pattern for anything wearable, obviously, to increase, decrease, and all of that. But that's the stitch. Okay, well, the rest of the stream we could chit chat. Again, I can't really, and I'm gonna have to be referring to my pattern, and I gotta double check where I'm at because I've lost. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I gotta make certain I'm in the right. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. I am referring to my pattern to make certain I'm doing this correctly. Okay, I've already done that. Okay, I'm on row 6. No, 7. Wait a minute. V stitch. Big V is double. Chain 4 double. Okay. That's a big V. Oh, nice. V stitch. Again, I'm still looking at what I need to do, because if not, I'm going to be really not happy if this messes up. Because this is going to be a really cool looking thing if I can get it to single crochet, beginning V stitch, skip the next stitch, big V stitch in that, single crochet, chain, so this is the count that messed up their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't know if we're getting together anytime soon. Okay, I can show you what I'm working on. I can't demonstrate and give instruction because I don't have the permission for this project. But it's a free project, so anybody can make it, and you don't have to purchase it. This is going to be a shawl, and I've never made a shawl before. And I'm using that. I had to frog out the thing, but I'm using that Red Heart Unforgettable yarn that I was doing that granny square with weeks ago. This is going to be the upper back of it. Actually, it's going to be like this. So when you wear it, obviously I'm not going to wear it, but this is the middle, the very middle center, the upper back, and it's just going to grow. And we're going to see how it's going to work up. This is called the, where's this from? Is it actually, this is called the Fluffy Meringue Shawl. And I'm using the Crochet Crowd's pattern. Crochet Crowd is on YouTube. His name is Mikey. He lives in Canada. Got a crochet channel. Yeah, I can. I can share the link of the video and the written pattern. If you've watched any of the Crochet Crowd's videos, he slows it down and you kind of understand how he makes it so you could try to understand how to actually do it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it in 2 spaces, well, 3 spaces. I could share it here, but I will also share it in the Discord. And Grammy, I know you don't have Discord. I am going to, I'll share it to you personally. And then that's what I just shared was the link to the video. And that second one, oh, that's not it. That's not it. Ignore that. Ignore that. How do I delete a message? I don't think you can delete a message. Yeah, ignore that. I don't think that's going to work for y'all. Let's see. I will find the correct link. Um, let's try this one more time. If it doesn't work, that's fine. There we go. That is the written pattern for that. And then let me send this to Grammy. Copy. And let's find that. And then let me see. That's not the one I need. Where did it go? Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, that's correct. Copy. There we go. Okay. So it's sent on the Discord, and Grammy, I sent it to you directly. And I can show. I'm going to show briefly what it's going to look like. I can't keep it on the screen for long, and I'm not going to show the whole thing. But this is what it will look like when it's finished. He's using, I think he's using carrot cakes. Yeah, he's using carrot cakes. I'm using this at Unforgettable. So that's what it's going to look like. And he's using carrot cakes. It's a variegated yarn. So it's going to have this petal effect to it. So it's a modification of a blanket that Yarnspirations has. It's actually a baby blanket, but they modified it to be into a shawl. And I just thought it was kind of cool and somewhat. Hey, Go Misfit, welcome. I thought it was something interesting. I like the way the colors changed. So, and it's a constant repeat. It just repeats it over and over and something, but it grows. So it's a repetitive thing, but each row is slightly different. It's like a 4-row repeat, 4 or 5 row repeat. How are you, Gold Misfit? Now I'm just trying to figure out how to do this one. We got to do this. Now, double crochets into this. Gonna double count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just gotta try to get the count of the. Once I do it for a couple times, I'm probably just gonna remember it. Single crochet in the next, chain space. Yeah, I think I did that right. That go right into that. Yeah, I go. Yeah, those are doubles. Whoops. Lost the stitch. Make certain I got my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 7? 7, 8. I've just totally lost the pattern. Oh, I'm in the V. Okay. V stitch. And then we do 9 in there. So, Clay Meek, are you still working on that baby blanket that you had posted? Okay. Nice. It does not want to complete that stitch. I think I would learn how to do this by now. Yeah, I really like that color of that yarn that you're using. 2, 3. Second color for your mother's blanket. Post a picture in the Discord when you get 3 colors in it. Okay. 2. Okay, I just did another row. Now, what do I got to do for this row? Wait a minute. Didn't know you were on tonight. Thought it was last night to get cheesecake. Now ready to get my name on it. Yum. Yeah, I was supposed to stream last night. I wasn't feeling well. I had a head cold, but I decided to stream tonight. Working slowly because I'm having to stop and scratch the itches. Why are your stitches leaving you in itches? You got bugs in your yarn? Okay. Do this in each one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What type of cheesy did you get, Plain? You don't know about stitches that I occasionally get them on your sides. Read the comment before Crochet came on. What? Read the comment before Crochet. Oh, with your hives. Okay. I'm sorry. That's not good. No. Wait. What do I gotta do? Double crochet in the next stitch. V in here. Do a V. There. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. V. Just double check something. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay. Yeah. And here. 1, 2. I got it. 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 I think I've got it. Wait a minute. No, I don't got it. No, I don't got it. I've lost the pattern. Okay. Let me mess up the pattern. Let me just take that out. Let's see. 3, 2. I think their pattern's wrong. 6, 7, 8. I gotta do more. Okay. Good into that point. I think I have to do. This is giving me a headache. V stitch. Okay. Haven't had double T in over 20 years, but it used to be hood way back then. Good. I've never had double T cheesecake. Give me a second. Wait. I gotta back that up. He's doing 9. I'm looking at a video. He did 9. Is he even on the right? I'm already ahead of him. No. Wait. Should be. I think the pattern's wrong. I'm not ignoring you all. Oh, okay. I'm further ahead in the pattern than he is. Gotta. Okay. Yeah. I'm going that. Okay. Doing all of that. Okay. Crochet. Oh, their pattern's wrong. So if you're doing this pattern that I just sent, you want to follow the video more than the patterns. I think the pattern's wrong. Okay. If it's not from the grocery store, then I'm not jealous. Haven't had double tea in 20 years, but used to be good boy back then. This isn't good cheesecake. Pretty good, but not as good as the pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, yeah, you love this yarn? I love this yarn too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's 3, 2, yeah. Now we're gonna go into that. We're at the middle now. Okay. I got it. I think that was 6. Ah, double count. Have those two. Yeah, those two there. Back into this. Oopsies. Anybody who's coming in to the stream, welcome, or who is relatively new this evening, I should say. My words aren't working today. For 5. At least the ends. The ends I get. The ends are pretty easy in this pattern. The ends in the middle are pretty easy. Oh, that's how what we've got so far. Okay, now let's see if the pattern. Um, where do I start? Okay, so it's like that. First one, you do these back posts, and then is it a chain? Oh, it's chain 3. Yeah, it's chain 3. Last one. Whoopsies. What do I do in here? Wait a minute. Bit of a complicated pattern. It's pretty, but it's complicated. Oh, no, that's not right. Sorry, I'm not chit-chatting. I'm just trying to really immerse myself into this stitch. I need to find, not that. Let me go. Uh, Not what I want. Oh, here we go. That's what we need. I don't know what row I'm on. 1, 2, 4, 9, I think. 1. Yeah, there's one that. Yeah, I'm on row 9. Hmm. Go back to this. I gotta look at the video. that row I just finished previously. Back post. Yeah, he's doing all the back posts. Wait, back it up. Back it up. Back. Wait, what is he doing? Okay. I'm talking to myself. Is he gonna go through the? What is he doing? Wait. That's just weird. What? Oh, okay. Pull it up through two. Okay. Weird little maneuver he did. Post those. Okay. Ah! Don't go. Okay. I think we're good now. That go over to you. All of the. That's what you do. Okay, that's tricky. Very tricky. You're all like, what are you talking about? Or you're all busy in your own little world, stitching along like little stitchers. Oh wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, hookers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't need to do those last couple chains. I get to do this all again. This is a little bit of a complex pattern, but it's doable. Okay. But I do love this yarn. If anybody who's new and doesn't know what yarn I'm using, it's Red Heart's Unforgettable. Super soft. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. We're not there yet. Let me get to the end of my row. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta count this. Did I mess up before? I started that little fan the wrong way. That row is tricky. The middle. The middle is easy. 2, 3, 5. Yeah. Okay. Come on. You can send the meme. 2, 3, right? Yeah. Why am I? What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that. What? The V, that doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, that doesn't count. Okay, that one doesn't count. Okay. That doesn't count. That's the chain space thingy. Oh, this is that weird thing that I had to do. That one. Okay, there's that. I think I got it now. Yeah, I don't like that row. The pattern's weird, and they numbered their rows weird. The instructions, there are like two. What is it again? They have 2 row 3s, which is like, what? Yeah, it's not the best written pattern. I mean, it's a good pattern. It's just some of it could have been written a little bit better. Okay, now I can. The edges are easy. So I'm assuming I just did row 9. And that's what I have so far. Ever so often, it will. They'll do like a back post thing, so it'll have like these little. The edges will flare up a bit, a little 3-dimensional. But it's starting to look pretty cool. Okay. We are going to switch over to the meme of the stream real quick. We're an hour and a half in. Wow. So, what do we say? What do we see? Do you know what is worse than ripping out a whole section? Ripping it out, then realizing it was done right. Oh, I've done that before. Oh, I've done that many times. So, that is row 9 I did. I think this is a 4-row repeat. So I've done 2 sections, 2 repeats. Yeah, it's not a meme, that's the truth. Again, what I'm doing, for anybody who's joining, this is the Crochet Crowds, the Fluffy Meringue Shawl pattern. I've posted it in the Discord, the video, and the written instructions. The video is a little bit better than the written instructions. So, he's using Karen Cakes. So his is more of a traditional worsted weight yarn material. I'm using Unforgettable, so mine's going to be more drapey than his. But I thought it was a cool looking pattern, and I didn't want something that was super lacy. Let's see if I can do the next row. Where do I do this? Beginning, skip the next stitch. Right, 3 times. Okay. Oh yeah, you'll have to see Grammy's corner to corner that she's doing. I like it. I like it a lot. See if I did that right. 3 times that big V in the next stitch. I would here. There. V. Okay. Big V. Single. I think I got this. Using Hirschnell's gradient yarn, magenta pinks, and near lavender. Nicer to work with than Red Heart Super Saver. It doesn't split. My only complaint, there are too many tied joints in one skein. Will totally throw out the color repeats. Well, most yarns are better than Red Heart Super Saver. Nothing wrong with it, has its place, but it's not the nicest yarn. What is here? That what I did? I did a big V in here. I think there was a big V goes into that. Oh, you're welcome. Three times. Here. Now we need big V. Oh, okay. Let me double check what I'm doing is even on both sides. Big V, big V, big V. Okay. You posted yours on Discord. Oh, wow. Okay, I am going to share my screen because not everybody has Discord. That is Cinderella's Corner to Corner. I love those colors. Very, very nice. Not Cinderella, Crojo Mojo. Whatever your username is this week. Very, very nice. Yeah, but it's bright and cheerful. And I like how the in one row, like it'll go to yellow and then into the greens all in one row. And it'll just have that gradient. You have many aliases? Yes, you do have many aliases. Whoa! I messed up my background displays. Hey, Edge the Sketch. Yeah, that right there. Oh, thank you for the follow. The oh, my follow little alert thingy's working. Cool. This is Crojo Mojo's project that she's working on. One of her projects she's working on. That is her corner to corner that she's doing. And what I'm doing right here is the Crochet Crowd's meringue, fluffy meringue shawl. You're just going to flow with that, not cutting, just using skeins as they flow about. Yes, trust the. Oh no, I just closed Discord. Give me a second. I got to open Discord again. Okay. Beautiful work. Just finished a crocheted lizard. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I've never done amigurumi. Now I can never remember what comes next after this. Oh, oh, I know what comes next. Okay. I always mess up that stitch. Edge the Sketch. I do have a Discord. If you want to join, you don't have to. It's a relatively new Discord channel, a server. I've got about 10 people. Well, no, less than that. One, two, three, seven of us so far, but it's slowly growing. If you wanted to join it and share projects or whatever. You need to conquer prior rounds prior to working with amigurumi, but it's a goal. Yep. Working in that. That. Here to this. Wait a minute. Is it true your wife divorced you because you kept getting upset and couldn't control your temper and you struggled with telling lies for no reason? You got the wrong person. The crafty cub from your high school? What? What high school did you go to? No, I never went to Lincoln Tech. And I'm the crafty cub, not club. And I never went to Lincoln Tech, and I've never been married. Ever. It's okay. It's okay. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the laugh. I only have a I only have a temperature on Sundays when I do my temperature blanket. Hey, it's all good. It's all good, Mike Ross. Just not expecting that, but okay. Don't do that, Grammy. 2, 3. Ah, guess I have a twin out there. 4, 5. At least it's on a row that I'm working on that isn't too complicated. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Don't don't cough. Double check. This is important to have the right amount. Apparently, our host has several doppelgangers. Someone else thought he worked at our local liquor store. I don't remember that. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Nope, never worked at a liquor store. Okay. Gotta count this one, make certain this is right. When you lay that flat, all I'm seeing is some kind of Turkish doily design. Well, it kind of has that look to it. Give me a second. I'm at the very end here and I will lay it flat. It's called the Fluffy Meringue Shawl Pattern. And it's getting to the point. It's almost too big to show on screen. That is 4, 8. 11. I got one more row to do it's got a repeat. It's a 4-row repeat. And it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing for as big as you need it. And then every 4th row where it joins its back post to make the edge stick up slightly to give it some texture. And I like just how the colors just kind of flow with it. And that's how the crochet crowd did it. He did it with Karen cakes and these greens and blues, and it just however it went, however the scheme worked up. And I got a whole bunch. That's when I frogged it. So I got a pretty good size chunk left over, and I'm only about my third repeat in. It's complicated, but once you get into the pattern, it's not that it kind of makes sense. There's some areas that not areas. There's elements in it that are always the same in certain areas. Like the edges are always the same, the middle's always the same. Now this is the part I think I have to do back posts now. Yeah. Well, no, it's definitely not something for me. It's way too feminine for me. I'll give it to somebody or sell it or whatever. Headed to bed. Good night, Clay Miko. You have a good evening. Okay, I gotta remember how I did this. Do that. I think I know how I did this. That was back post. Oh no, no, we're not to back post. I'm not doing back post yet. I'm doing the 'Kay. The next stitch. Somebody would really appreciate it as a donation. Lost my stitch. Okay. 9th one. And now it's the single. Are you talking about you, Crojo Mojo? Well, we'll have to see how it turns out. Well, actually, you know what? This is light enough that you could wear this in the summertime. It's not really warm because it's that really lightweight, silky smooth yarn, even for being acrylic. Because it's not a shawl for warmth. It's more of a decorative thing. It's more of a an accessory type thing. I mean, it has some warmth. So, how many does it take? I don't know because I'm not using the same yarn that the pattern calls for. Pattern calls for 2 balls of carrot cakes. Yes, carrot cakes and this are both size 4 yarn, but this is a thinner one. Um, I'm not certain yet. I got plenty of it. I got 12 skeins of this. Yeah, it depends on how big and how many. I'm just trying to see. Grow to the width you prefer. It doesn't give you a size. Actually, yeah, I was thinking that. Or if I find another pattern that's pretty nice. And I started this tonight. Before I streamed, before I went live, I did that much. So I've pretty much done all of this on stream. So that's what I started with to get the base. This is the back side. There is a front, a right and a wrong side to this. Think you have enough skeins to do all your gift giving this year? Yeah. This here, this edge will be the edge that's going to be up around your neck, or yeah, this will be the part if you're going to wear it like around your back. This will the V part will go towards the back. Like I'll show the one image. It's like that. So the straight part is up around your neck and shoulders. So yeah, it's a V-shaped shawl. Yeah, I don't know how many skeins it's going to take. Once I get this done, then I'll figure it out. Definitely at least one. We'll see. Maybe it might take more than one. Four. You have 2 skeins of this? That oh. Well, I don't want to take your yarn if you're going to use it. And this is an intermediate level pattern, which I can see this is intermediate. That an Ollie's fine? Yes. Well, I don't really need them. I've got 11 other skeins. I mean, this is the first skein. What I was working on before when I made that granny square, it's the same skein. I just frogged the granny square, which I do not recommend frogging this because it is a pain. So if you have to frog a few stitches, is fine, but a whole project, don't do it. Well, it might be enough to do a shawl. Because again, it's very light, thin and lightweight. It's not a big chunky yarn, so it doesn't work up quick. It's a thin size 4. I personally would call this a size 3, which I just didn't count my stitches right. They're calling it a size 4. I call it a 3. If I was a recipient, I would not frog this. That's what Thrifter Blanksy. No, I'm just saying. The granny square I made was pretty, but it was a granny square. I was just trying to see how the yarn would work up because I had never used this yarn before. And I didn't want to leave it as a granny square. I knew I wasn't going to. Oh, yeah. On camera, it's showing darker because, again, that's how the camera is. It's showing that it's more red. This is more of a berry pink color. The color's a little darker on camera. I think I just did, yeah, that's 3 repeats. So that's 12 rows, I think. And I think we're going to end that here. I'm ending on a row. I got to double check something. Okay, the next row is where I do. The next row is where I do the back posts. Oh, okay, that's where I got to do there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for tonight. It's been about 2 hours. Actually, it's been over 2 hours because I started a couple minutes early. Okay, again, everybody, thank you for tuning in and the followers I got. And again, Mike Ross forever. That was hilarious. Your thought that I was a friend of yours and went to Lincoln Tech, but anyway, check out my YouTube channel and the Discord. The links are not just in the chat here; they are in the About section on my page, which I can't go to because I'm streaming at the moment. But if you go in there, there should be links in there. Hopefully the Discord one will still work. I might have to update that periodically. Yeah, happy cheesecaking. I will be on tomorrow night. Oh, tomorrow morning I've got to learn a new skill because I was behind this week. Tomorrow night we are doing entrelock. So tomorrow night, get out your Tunisian hooks, and we'll learn that. Again, I have to do a cram session to learn how to do it. So that'll be tomorrow at 8 Eastern. We'll do entrelock. Oh, Okay, so the student has now outsmarted the teacher. Uh, it's fine. So yeah, we'll do entrelock, and I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to do to mention. I'm still working on the Discord. There's a few behind the scene things that I have to figure out. So until tomorrow night, everybody have a good evening and happy crafting.